Hey everybody, Vicarious Viking here with this week's Rebirth update video, which is all about batteries. The first thing Edmund revealed is a new trinket called the AAA battery, which simply lowers the recharge time of your current spacebar item by 1 room. So if you have an item that has a 2-room recharge, it will now recharge every time you clear out a room with enemies in it. That's it for brand new stuff, but the 2 battery items in the original game have been reworked for Rebirth. Let's take a look at the 9V. Now, in the original game, the 9V would leave you 2 bars of charge on your spacebar item when you used it, effectively reducing the charge time of most items in the game. It also lowered the charge time of the candle, the only item in the original game that had a time-based recharge mechanic, from 1.5 to 1.2 seconds. Now in Rebirth, Edmund says for the 9V, this item reduces the charge of all usable items and now turns any 1-room recharge item into timed items. He doesn't go into any more detail, but considering that the charge meter for active items in Rebirth now only shows however many bars it takes to charge the item, my speculation is that instead of giving you 2 bars of charge, it will simply reduce the recharge time by 1 room, much like the newly revealed AAA battery trinket, but with the added benefit of 1-room recharge items like Tammy's head, for example, becoming time-based items. You can see this in action on the video on screen right now. You can see Isaac has the 9V jammed into his head. Take a look in the top left and you can see Tammy's head slowly recharging. Now I did check and the amount of time it takes to fully recharge is just over 16 seconds. My guess is that's how long it will take for any 1-room recharge item being converted with the 9V into a time-based recharge item. So not the fastest recharge of all time, but I still think it's really cool nonetheless. So that's it for the new and improved 9V. Let's take a look at the battery now. In the original game, the battery gave the player 1 tick of charge on their spacebar item after 15 seconds of being in a hostile room, up to a total of 3 ticks. Using the item would reset the charge, meaning an extra 3 ticks of charge could potentially be acquired per room for a total of 6. In Rebirth, the battery allows you to double charge an item, making it so you can charge up and use an item multiple times in the same room. No word on whether or not it still passively charges an item in a hostile room, but I'm at least hoping it does. Now take a look in the top left and you can see Tammy's head has a double charge on it, indicated by the charge bar glowing a bright orange. Isaac uses it once to destroy the fatty, and the bar goes green for a split second, but then goes back to bright orange again, as Isaac still gets a full charge on this item for clearing a room, allowing Isaac 2 more uses. So that's going to do it for the new battery mechanics. I personally think they're really cool changes, and these changes along with the new little battery pickup should open up a whole lot of new and interesting ways to exploit the charge times on items and break the game. Alright, so the last thing in this update was a hidden video. This is it here. You'll notice there's no HUD whatsoever, and things are very minimalistic looking. The colors are different, the lighting around Isaac is just an orange circle and doesn't seem to be very dynamic. The spiders don't leave any blood when they die, not to mention the funky 8-bit music in the background. So what's interesting about this video is the title of it, which is 65C816, which served only to confuse me, but some clever commenters pointed out that that is actually the name of a microprocessor that was used in the Super Nintendo. My first thought was that this was a C code of some kind, but they require 8 characters. Another thing about this video is its resolution. It's a 5:3 aspect ratio at 400 by 240, which corresponds to the Nintendo 3DS. Given the recent Xbox One and Wii U tease by Tyrone recently, and now this, it's looking even more and more likely that Isaac will release on multiple platforms. My guess is that it will have some timed exclusivity to PC and PlayStation first, but I'd love to know what you guys think, and that's going to do it for this update video. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like as it does help out quite a bit, and if you'd like to see more Rebirth updates, you can check out my channel and subscribe to be notified of when I come out with new videos, and as always, also check out bindingofisaac.com for developer updates. My name's Vicarious Viking. You guys have a great day, and I will see you later.